How's everybody doing? This is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Tabanero Cigars, and a lot of love for the industry. A really mixed feeling week. It's been a week. It's been a week. Woo! It's been a challenging this week. It put me on my toes and a lot of ups and downs. But hopefully we'll be able to succeed and overcome the challenge that we had this week. Because we are humans. And I think we are under a lot of stress with the current situation in the world. So it was a difficult week. But also, I said it was a mixed feeling week because we surprised someone new in this industry, someone that has his ways to expose and to give his opinion about the industry, and I really appreciate his ways. Appreciate his ways because it has that American spirit. Most of his post and he's speaking out of his heart. He's unfiltered. And I really enjoy it. And I got to meet him in Vegas, and I really like his style because he has the balls to call things by their name that most of us we don't have the balls to say it like that. And it really pissed me off when I see con artists getting in the industry and trying to show some respect and trying to show some love for the industry, which it doesn't really exist. For you to fall in love with this industry is a really slow-paced transition. It's a really slow process. You just don't you get in this industry and suddenly, whoa, this is the purpose of my life. I'm really good about this. No, it doesn't work like that. And this guy that he's pretty active on Instagram, he can read between the line when someone is just full of, like he says, full of shit. Not my words. And he's really good. He does a good job exposing these people. And it happened that we have in common similar tastes, because every once in a while when I pay attention to some of the posts and I go, man, there's many different ways to sell product, but I have a lot of respect for cigars. Cigars is a handmade product. There's many people, and I don't get tired of sharing this. There's many people involved on making a cigar. Many people. It's not an iPhone. It's not a pair of sandals. It's not clothing. A lot of automatic machines are doing clothing, and a lot of stuff in the industry that people not even touch it. Handmade cigars, fine cigars, is still a handmade product. A human interacting since growing the plant. There's not even machineries to cut the plants or anything like that, because they would destroy the good tobacco. It's all humans. I think it's the last link in the small industries that humans are in touch with the process. One of the last links. So I have a lot of respect for it. And when I see people treating it like they're selling, I don't know, timeshare, or they're selling sandals, or it pissed me off. pissed me off because I put a lot of energy into serving my clients with a good product, with a respectable brand. And call me crazy, call me lunatic, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I see people and that they're so new in the industry, and they acting like that. Like, call me, I don't know, call me weird. So this guy, I love this guy. He does an excellent job, and I want to share with you guys here when he unboxed the surprise and his methods. You know how he breaks the box. He couldn't find a knife or anything, but his impression when he saw something that I did with a lot of love for him, because I respect what he's doing. I don't have to agree with everything that he does. He doesn't have to like all my cigars. With him just liking one of my cigars, I'm pleased. I'm pleased because I feel we have things in common for the industry. So I was fresh in the morning and I looked at the post and I saw his face when he saw the surprise. That filled my heart. That felt better than the last online order recently this week, that it was like $800 because of 3 wheels that I sold. When I see orders of $1,000, $800, I get really happy. But the feel when you make someone feel special by something small, when you see that impression, that is $1 million reward. And I love when he saw it. And I think we did, as a team, we did a great job making him feel special, and I feel proud because I feel proud of recognizing his work, in a sense that, and I even put him in the box. We need you in this industry. We need you in this industry. So when people are going to faking it, when people are going to try to treat it like, I don't know, there's someone out there watching. There's someone out there watching, not afraid to speak out and call you by your name. I don't know. I wish I had better ways to explain how do I feel about the work that he's doing. But to me, is how he says, is fucking awesome. Pardon my language, and I don't really use those words. When I was younger, I used to. I was a lot more insecure than now, but I don't use them anymore. There's no need. I have a pleasant life. I'm pretty secure of who I am. I don't have to be using that awful language to me to prove anything. I at this point of my life, 43 years old, going 44 on August now, on the 25th, which I almost forgot is August. I already told my wife, I told my team that I don't want to celebrate my birthday every year. So I think on the 25, there's another number on my calendar, but I will celebrate next year because I'm going to celebrate every 2 years. So going 44, I feel a pretty secure individual for 44 years old, and I'm still really young. And I don't know what I was saying that, but because I don't have to use the language of trying to impress or be a man. Sometimes I'm at the shop and I hear 40 years old, 50 years old using that type of language, and I go, man, well, not 50, between 35 to 40. And I go, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with his life, or he was brought up like that, but there's no need. And I kind of walked by and looked at him like to keep it down. So I felt really good this week about my good friend and his surprise video of opening the box. And it was funny because he saw a shirt and he said, wow, this is a nice shirt. And then he saw bags and, oh, wow, But when he got to the real thing, he was like, wow. Oh my God. It felt so good. It felt like I was giving something to my kid that he's been wanting, and he opened the. It felt really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. You really make me feel special when you share that impression, the satisfaction of our gift to you with the rest of the industry. Thank you very much. I even got friends, really close friends, asking me, "Hey, Yanko, can you do boxes like that for our clan, for our group?" Say, well, that's not really what we are all about, but yes, for good friends, I will make them. I will make them. I'm having a Robusto Connecticut, and this is second version, I think. Let me see. Yeah, this is second version. Second version Robusto Connecticut. I think they got more balance, more mellow. They were not as strong as the first batch. I don't know if it was because the first batch it was still fresh and it was pretty medium to full. This one is more mild to medium. This one is more mild to medium, in which I like. And I think it's because of aging, because how long it's been aging, and I really like it. I haven't had a chance to smoke a Connecticut in the morning because for some reason I don't have Connecticut's at my house. I only had sun-grown, so I got to take Connecticut's to my house. So when I jump on my van and look at the sky and say, God, thank you for this amazing opportunity of being in this amazing industry where so many people show love for your efforts, for your service, and you feel special. You feel like Superman. You feel like the man, because you get good, really good about creating and doing an excellent, exceptional work of getting better and better to serve your clients. It's a fortune that I get to do this on this amazing industry. I've been doing it for the last 15 years. And you said 15, 1-5, and it's fast to say 15, but it's been a while. It's been a while, and it also feels like it's been a week. Like I got another 60 years ahead of me to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna last that 120. No, yes, I know I'm gonna last 120 years at least. So we got plenty of time to have fun and create and keep doing an amazing job when it comes to this industry. Because think about this, there's a lot of laws and things in place to get rid of smoking and this and that. But cigars have been around for a long time, and they become more popular and popular every decade. They become a lot more popular. Unless the entire world becomes ruled by one person and it's a totalitarian system, there's only their law, and they ban completely cigars, alcohol, and sex. I think that probably will be the end. Unless that happens, I don't see cigars going anywhere. I don't see cigars going anywhere. Next door, there's this is industrial land, a piece of property, and then the next door, of course, because it's industrial general, there's rigs. They're big trucks, a yard for big trucks. So that's probably the noise that you hear. So we are in Nicaragua mode. Let's go now to Nicaragua. With things that happened this week, I realized that as a company, we need to be more prepared in a sense of Anybody gets sick, anybody has to go on a family situation, anybody better than life and they want to continue going, I have learned this week that we not prepare in a sense of steps. If I almost forgot how to work on inventory. I almost forgot how to do a scheduling, and we have someone that is so good at it, but that person does a lot. So if that person gets sick, we don't know how to act. So I have learning that we need to delegate a little bit. We need to delegate a little bit to other people, so we are more free to create. I think my creativity is always so high because I have learned to delegate as much as I can, so I can have time to create, to initiate, and to go forward with different projects. And the reason why I've been able to do it is because I delegate. And probably the person's not going to do it 100% like I believe I'm doing it 100%. If he would do it 80% the way I do it, I'm okay to sacrifice that 20% of whatever we're losing, but I have 80% of my time to continue going forward. So Nicaragua, we thought about looking for help in Nicaragua for accounting, for inventory, for most of the work that is done in web platforms. You know, all the work we do, all the numbers work we do is done on a website. And I'm sorry, this guy started one of his rigs. He happened to start it now, and I guess they're leaving. So I got that noise in my ear now. This is not a sweet lip, but it has that hint of vanilla, of real vanilla, of the Connecticut wrapper, of the Umetepe. And it kind of makes you feel that it is really mild, just like a sweet lip. But no, it has that little bit of strength from Condega. And even that it's so appetizer because of the sweetness, and you need to slow down because it has some strength. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because I haven't had one in a long time on a fresh palate. And it has the velvet. It has the creamy taste from the beginning, and you picked that, mostly that vanilla. Really, really gentle, true, original vanilla essence coming from here, from the top, and I believe it's from wrapper and Umetepe. Wow, it's a dessert. So I had to change my ticket. I did it this week for go to Nicaragua because the machine hasn't arrived yet to Nicaragua. Now they're saying the container is arriving on the 24th of August. Yeah, a day before my birthday. Because I have mentioned before, the ship that was bringing 4 containers for the person that I'm buying the machine from, the importer. He was bringing four containers with a lot of stuff that he's bringing into Nicaragua. And then 2 containers, they went down. They went they unload from the boat on the 14th of July, and they told him, the other 2 shipping containers are coming on the next boat. No, all 4 containers were in the same boat. So they unload only 2, and then the other 2 they kept on going. They said it was a mistake, this and that. So now the boat had to go down to Panama, I think, and then go up again, and then come from Mexico again to Puerto Corinto, Nicaragua, to unload the 2 containers. So we're talking about August 24th. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to keep timing my trip to Nicaragua based on the lazy machine. God is telling me that I have to go to Nicaragua. I have to man up and just go to Nicaragua, keep going with the process of the box shop, start organizing the box shop, build offices. I need to build a few offices. I was putting this for later. No, I need to build some offices. We need more support for social media. We need more support for accounting. So I'm putting offices down there for that, for social media and accounting. And who knows? Probably I put 3 desks. So in case that I need a 3rd person. So yeah, September I'll be in Nicaragua. I'm gonna go for a whole month. The longest I've been in there is 15 days. Let's see how do I feel for being in there for a whole month away from the family. I'm gonna miss my father's birthday, which is September 21st. He will understand. He will understand. I'm happy that I got to celebrate with Santiago, my little one, his birthday. I'm happy that my family, that they want to spend time the day I turn another year. They want to be with me and make me feel special. It's okay, It's just another year. It's just another year. That to me, I think it goes really fast, really fast. So I'm excited. I'm start to getting excited because when I get to Nicaragua, I have my Kia little truck. I get to start organizing. I think I'm taking someone from here, from the U.S. to Nicaragua with me. He wants to go to Nicaragua and work with me in Nicaragua, even though he understands he would never get paid the same as here in the U.S. But he recently came to the U.S. and he says he doesn't get used to it. He says it is totally different to what he's accustomed in his country. That is too quick, too fast, too capitalist. And then he believes he's not going to learn the language, so he wants to go back. And what better going back than going to Nicaragua and be working on a box shop that I already trained him, I already taught him everything about making boxes. What a better way to go back close to where he's from, which is pretty close to Honduras from Nicaragua, and then work with me down there. What best? It's a great opportunity for him. So I think that's gonna be awesome that I'll be down there, and I'm prepared for anything if I need to. Up to he mentioned that he wanted to go to Nicaragua, I was on the assumption that I was gonna just train someone down there. Now that I see the possibility that can happen, I'm happy. I feel like God is giving me another break. Sometimes when I have those great opportunities, I go, is really happening, or are he testing me? Because this journey of being an entrepreneur, and especially a small entrepreneur, it's like it's more bumping into things that really, whoa. That's been my experience. It's been a bumpy road. Things got a lot more simple. I wouldn't say easier, but simpler after the seventh year. After the 7th year, 7 years doing, getting better and learning. After the 7 years, things got a little bit more simpler, not easier. It's still a bumpy road because there's so many elements around you that you can't control, and they do affect the business. You just have to redesign yourself, and don't blame it on anybody. Your failures, don't blame anybody. Your failures are Your failures are yours. It's yours. It depends how much tenacity, how consistent you are, how not giving up. You can outcome the failures and get better. Get better. That's been my experience. I often I get asked, why you don't start consulting, why you don't start sharing with people your experience of the shop in Ybor City, your experience with this a small brand, and I go, well, because I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty busy with my own journey, so I don't have a lot of time. I have time for this to share with my clients, to document what happened every week. I like it because when I'm talking to you guys, I'm also reflecting on what happened on my week. It helps me out. I do a little bit in the morning, and then I kind of prepare myself to share with you guys later on. And it helps me a lot because I'm talking to an audience. I'm talking to 3 people, 4 people. That's my audience, 3 people. And every once in a while, they feel sorry for me and they make a comment. But when I'm talking to you guys, I'm also talking to myself, and that's why I do it. But I don't really have time to be documenting or be sitting with people or charging people for consultant and committing to do consultant. Not yet. I think when we get there, I will know. When I get there, I will know. You know what? It's time to give back in another level. In a sense, when we already have plenty of stores and everything is running smooth. Every time there's a change, the company knows how to go about the change, and I feel myself like, well, what do I do next? I probably will go, you know what? Because of the love that I have for this industry, and I feel compromised with the industry, I should make sure that the next generation has a guide how to go about it. Because many failures in this industry is because there's no guide. There's no guide. The few people that I know that have been pretty successful, for some reason they're really jealous. They don't share. They don't give you some sense of which way to go. I have friends and acquaintances that they say, we hope you don't get like that. We'll see. Since 2007 that I started, that I jumped in this industry as a retailer first, and then I started manufacturing in 2010. Since that point to now, I haven't changed. Sometimes people says you share too much. You shouldn't be. Even my team members, when someone comes in and start asking me questions, I don't know if my insecurities. I don't know if because I feel like I want the industry to stay alive, and I share, and my team members go, man, slow down. I have changed a little bit in a sense that before, right there in Ybor City, I would take the time to walk around all the shops and see how they were doing. I don't know if I thought I was Vicente Martinez Ybor, or I don't know. I use as an example the J.C. Newman family. The J.C. Newman family are pretty open. They help as many people as they can in this industry, and it's a guide for me, the J.C. Newmans, and I try to kind of do the same. But after years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of seeing the shops that I would go around, they didn't take it too well or whatever, I said, you know what, forget about it. And I've been doing my own thing. But now when people come from out of state, ask me questions, this and that, beautiful. This week I had a 2-hour conversation with someone from it was this week, Yanko? No, not this week, last week. Columbus, Illinois, I think, and he's pretty interesting guy, and I got so attached to his beginning, to his project, that I felt it was my project. I felt it was me again starting my business, my cigar business, and I've been helping him with the abundance of my experience, my knowledge, and he just go, wow, Yanko, thank you, and I wish for him to succeed as much as that he can, because he's a really passionate individual for his profession, and he discovered that that passion has revived again thanks to the cigar lifestyle. So if I can be any support for him to grow, to fall in love with that journey, I'll be there. I'll be there. That's a well-aged cigar. Just look on the timeline since the last time I puffed to the time I puff again. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So well, guys, that's been the week. Um, that's been the week. Pretty tough one because what happened, something that we were dragging, and we were not capable to identify that it wasn't going well, that we needed to sit down and go more deep into the situation. But thanks God, thanks to a good team that we have, I believe it got fixed. I believe it's gonna even work better now from now on. And we're gonna excel. We're gonna keep excelling. We're gonna keep succeeding. I feel a lot more energetic and more mentally prepared to hit Nicaragua and hustle and work hard on that box shop. And I will get a phone call. Hey Yanko, the machine is ready. Okay, I'm here. I'm in Nicaragua. Send that lazy machine. So it's all gonna work out beautiful, amazingly. It's gonna work out beautiful, amazing. You'll see. You will see. You will see that we all gonna be really impressed with the outcome of Nicaragua. I wake up one of these mornings and something told me, we don't know which way the economy is going, so whatever you've been thinking about investing in Nicaragua in a sense of buying property for tobacco growing, buying a property for when the box shop outgrow the rental space, to go ahead and build my own box shop, go ahead and start looking into it. Go ahead and start looking into it. Don't be afraid and invest money down there. That was in the morning. So I have learned to listen to my gut. It always worked out. It always worked out pretty good. So this month that I'm going to be in Nicaragua, I'm going to be looking, searching. For now, I think what we can afford, it will be 20-acre little property to grow tobacco, and then anything close to La Panamericana to do the box shop, I would say 2-3 acres by the La Panamericana. 2-3 acres, so we can build a nice box shop. So that's what I'm visualizing, what I'm aiming while I am down in Nicaragua. And we will be in touch from Nicaragua. We got another 2 weeks here, and then Nicaragua. Boy. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I think I went over, and I guess it's because of this amazing space that makes me feel so good. I think we went over, but please always remember, I always make emphasis, and you probably already know, the only reason we were placed in here on earth, it was to serve others, to serve your kids, to serve your wife, to serve your students, to serve your clients. That's the only reason. It's not about us. We're here to serve others. And because in Tabanero, we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. That's how we serve our clients. Thank you very much, and have an amazing Sunday, an amazing week. Remember to reflect as much as you can with a good handmade cigars, especially in the beginning of the day and especially Sundays.